Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about potty training my toddler. I'm going to be saying potty and poop and pee and toilet a lot in this video, so just brace yourself. It's finally that time. My daughter is 2 years old and I've been noticing some signs that are really showing me that she's ready to potty train. Now, I'm no expert. This is my first child. But I really do feel like she's going to succeed at this and that she is just ready to go. So today is day one of potty training my 2-year-old, and so far so good. We started today. Last night I had her pee in the potty before bed, and she did, and then overnight her diaper was dry when she woke up, so we peed first thing in the morning and she went again. And she's only had one accident so far today, and it's been, I think it's like 1 o'clock now. So I'm going to kind of share with you what I'm doing to potty train my toddler and tricks that I'm using or that I have used, and hopefully it helps you guys out. But like I said, I'm not an expert at all. But I really do hope I can give you guys some insight. So here is what I have done and what I am doing to potty train my toddler. When she turned 1, I got her a potty chair. Obviously a 1-year-old is not ready to potty train. I don't know, maybe some are, but mine definitely wasn't. But I bought her a potty chair anyway, and I kept it in the bathroom, and I just told her anytime she wanted to pee in the potty she could, and I allowed her to do that. And it's been a year since that. So what we started doing was anytime I went to the restroom, she always came with me, as kids do, but I allowed her to sit on the potty while I was going to the restroom. So I feel like that really helped her grasp what it means to go to the bathroom. And so she has been peeing in the potty since she was probably 18 months. She has been going to the potty before bath time. Every time she takes a bath, she pees in the potty before bath. And we've been doing that since she was 1 year old. And I did that on purpose because I wanted her to understand what it feels like to use the restroom, and also understand what the toilet is even for. Like, obviously she doesn't know what it's for, so that's what I was doing by allowing her to sit on that pot whenever she wanted. So that is what I have done in the past to prepare her for this moment now today. There are lots of different methods to potty training, and I have read so many articles, I have watched so many videos on what people do to potty train their kids and the best ways to potty train them, and really I think it just depends on your child. I do recommend doing some research and just finding what you think will be best for your child. For me personally, I put her in pull-ups today. She started pull-ups, and that is going to be her underwear for quite a while until she is pretty much accident free, and then we're going to switch her into the like padded panties. I don't know what they're called, but I know they're underwear, but they have a thicker pad in there to catch any accidents that happen. And then from there we're going to let her choose some underwear and finally be in underwear full time. So that is my plan. I have been sitting her on the pot every 30 minutes, and there's only been one time that she hasn't had to go. So other than that, she's peed every single time, and the one time she didn't have to go was when she already peed in her pull-ups. So I think that's a great way to get them started or get them warmed up and comfortable with the toilet, is by just having them sit on it every 20 to 30 minutes. So I am not going to be doing a candy reward system, although I have heard that works really well, and I know a lot of people who have done that and it's worked great for them. But guys, potty training is a big deal. It's really exciting. Just the thought of not having to carry around a huge diaper bag all the time full of diapers and wipes is just amazing. The idea of that is great. So I have really high hopes for her. She's a really smart girl, and I feel like she'll catch on really fast. But you guys are going to come along on this journey with me. Next time you need to potty, you need to come to Mommy and say, "Mommy, potty." Okay. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Hey, I love you.
Yeah, you.
Hi guys, today is day 2 of potty training my 2-year-old. So I kind of wanted to give you a recap of yesterday. She did really good yesterday. She ended up only having 2 accidents throughout the entire day. So I feel like that's really good for her first day. And she pottied in the toilet, I think it was a total of 5 times yesterday. And she has yet to poop. She has not pooped in the potty, and she has not pooped in her pull-up either. So I'm thinking that will happen today.
Yeah.
Let's go potty.
In my body. Pot. Pot.
Pot.
Pot.
Okay, what do we do?
My pot.
Oh, open the toilet.
It's very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, it's time to go potty. Are you gonna go potty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a big girl? Hey, are you a big girl?
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm here for an update. It has been a week and 2 days since we started potty training. So I'm not gonna lie, the first few days were horrible. As I said before, she did really good on day 1. That was probably the best day. And then the days following that were just horrible. She got to the point where she didn't want to sit on the pot because she was scared that she was going to miss out on something exciting. So I would say, you know, it's time to go potty, and she would say, no, I don't want to. So we dealt with that. And then I think it was day 4 that I finally realized that I needed to start bribing her. I really didn't want to bribe her. I wanted to see if she could do it without that, but she really wasn't wanting to sit on the pot at all. So I went ahead and pulled out the M&Ms, and I started giving her 1 M&M every time she used the pot. And then sometimes when she didn't want to sit on the pot, I would give her 1 M&M if she sat on it for 2 minutes, even if she didn't use the potty, which most of the time she did. She ended up using it. But yeah, that was about day 4 that we started the M&Ms. Go potty.
No.
Go potty.
I like it. On my hair.
Yeah, let's go potty on the toilet. You keep pushing it, huh? There has been some days that she has been with my mom at my mom's house all day, and some days where she's stayed home with my husband while I go to work or whatever. And that happened a few times, and I think on those days it kind of threw her off, just because it was different from when I'm with her all the time. So we've had some setbacks, but ultimately she is doing amazing. It was probably day 6 that she finally started coming to me and telling me I have to potty. And I think when she realized that she could just tell me, then that means that she wouldn't have to sit on the pot, you know, every 30 minutes. She went number 2 in the potty for the very first time, and that was like a huge moment, a huge celebration. She got double the M&Ms for that. Whenever she went number 2 in the potty, She was kind of weirded out at first. Like, she told me she had to go, and then we sat down, and then she was like, no, pull up. And she wanted to stand up and put her pull-up back on, and I said, no, sweetie, we go in the toilet. And so she was kind of resistant, but then she sat down. I guess she really had to go, so she went right away, and then she stood up, she turned around and looked in the toilet and said, ew, and then closed the lid, and she was disgusted. But I made sure to tell her how proud I am of her for doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I had higher expectations just because she showed so much interest in using the toilet before we started, and so I thought, like, as soon as we started this process, she would instantly get it and instantly be like, yeah, I want to wear underwear, and tell me when she needed to go every time. But that's not what happened. I have also loved all the support that I've gotten from friends and family, just encouraging me and trying to tell me, you know, their story and what they did, what helped them. And so I've definitely taken a lot of tips from family and friends. Elena also had her 2-year checkup today with her doctor, and I feel like that was great timing because I was able to get some tips from her doctor as well. One of the tips she gave me was about going number 2, and she told me that if she goes in her pull-up or her diaper or whatever, then we'll take that and we dump it in the toilet, and we tell her this is where this goes. It goes in the toilet, and then we flush the toilet. And she said that usually helps them understand more. Hi guys, this is going to be my last update for you all. So it has been 1 month since we started potty training, and I think Elena's got it. She is doing so good. She has been accident free for 5 days now. But potty training is definitely a roller coaster. There were some really good days where she would tell me every time she had to go, and then there were some really awful days where she would not even want to sit on the toilet, and she would squirm and scream when I tried to put her on the toilet. So there were definitely ups and downs, but I feel like we've made it to the end. So Elena's biggest struggle has definitely been pooping in the toilet. As I said before, she really struggled the first time she did it with accepting that it's okay. Like, whenever she saw it, it was nasty and it smelled nasty, and so you can tell that she's embarrassed by it, and because of that she has wanted to poop in her pull-up and not in the toilet. So that's something that I've had to be really sensitive with, and not forceful or, you know, yelling at her when she poops in her pull-up, but just encouraging her that it's okay, it's something that everyone does, and it's normal, and it's actually better to go in the toilet than in your pull-up. So she's working on that. She hasn't completely overcome that obstacle yet, but she's getting there. There were so many times that I wanted to give up. I just thought, this is pointless, she's not listening, she's not catching on, she doesn't even want to sit on the toilet. But my support system definitely came in handy in those moments. The amount of support and advice that I got from my friends was just so encouraging and uplifting, and it really encouraged me to keep going. So I encourage you, if you're in the middle of potty training right now, keep going. It'll be hard, but you'll get through it. And one thing I do want to say is, don't let anybody tell you that you're doing it wrong. You know, I said this before, kids are different. Every kid is different, and something that worked for my child might not work for your child. And advice is okay. Asking for advice is a good thing, and sometimes it's necessary, but do not let anybody sit there and tell you that they should be potty trained by now, or that you're starting potty training too early. Just don't let that get to you. I don't want to be that kind of mom. I want to be helpful and encouraging to you all, but I never want to tell you how to raise your kids. So guys, that's all I have for this video. It has been a long and sometimes painful road, but we made it to the end, and Elena is, I wouldn't say fully potty trained, but I would say 95% potty trained. So we're almost to the end, and I just want to thank you guys for all the support, for those of you who have subscribed and watch my videos every time, and just let you guys know that I have new videos every Monday. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Drop a like, drop a comment, make sure you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any videos. I have some really good stuff coming up, and I don't want you guys to miss out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.